Hello, everybody. I'm Sam Soto from Melodic Metal Suggestions. We are here again in another episode of Grow Your Opinion. It is episode number 12, if I'm right. And with me is my friend Leon Mirabal. Hello, Leoncito.
Please remember to subscribe to the channel and give us a like. And this time we are with a really great band that I'm not going to introduce you guys. You will do it. And I'm going to start with the first question for that. And the question is, who is a Streamlit? And how will you define your style?
Yeah, first of all, we want to say thank you for the invitation to the interview and this great opportunity to present our music in your channel. Who is STREAMBLEED? We are 5 guys from Upper Austria. This is in the north of Austria, founded in 2015. Our style we would describe is groove metal with rock, thrash, and death metal elements. This means we always have groovy mid-tempo riffs or triolic riffs mixed with different vocal styles like growls, screams, or raspy vocals. In short, it's music where you can headbang, where you can make a mosh pit or a wall of death.
Nice. Yeah. So I would love that you introduce yourself, guys, and what instrument you play in the band.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my name is Stefan, and I'm the vocalist and screamer from STREAMBLEED.
Hello, my name is Shred, and I've been playing guitar for like 18 years now. And I've founded the band with our singer Stefan in 2015.
My name is Jacob, but everybody call me Jack. I'm the bassist of STREAMBLEED.
I'm Chris. I'm one of the 2 guitarists in the band. Yeah, also playing since 15 years. Playing also some keyboard, but not in this band. Here I'm the guitarist.
Nice.
My name is Toby, and I'm playing the drums in STREAMBLEED.
Oh, very good. Okay, guys. Now, first, before we continue, I would like to let everybody how I met you. One day I was having a normal life in my life, and then another day in my life, and then Leoncito sent me a link. He told me, "Hey Sam, check this band. I think they are really good. If you like them, then we can try to get an interview with them." So that's what I did. I went to Spotify, I went to YouTube, I started listening to them, and I really like their style. And if you have the time right now, please stop this interview, go to Spotify or YouTube, and check them out, because they are really good. Okay, guys. So now I listen to you, and I don't want to tell everybody else what are the kind of influence I can feel in your music. So I would prefer that you describe us which are your greatest influences to start creating your music. So, and please let us know who is essentially like making most of the music and that kind of stuff.
Well, first of all, I should explain, we listen to a lot of different music styles. Everybody in the band has different preferences. So I, for myself, I listen to a lot of hard music, especially thrash metal, death metal. And Chris, for example, likes progressive music a lot, like progressive rock, progressive metal. Or Stefan likes especially blues rock, for example. So we have a lot of different styles that each of us loves. But the one music genre that we like a lot is groove metal. So that's where we all come together, you know. And this is quite the musical influences we mostly have. So it's a lot of different music, but especially bands like Lamb of God, Godsmack, Machine Head, Devil Driver. Yeah, those are mostly our influences. Yes.
Yeah. You have very good taste. You have very good bands. We can be friends because of that.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, but yeah, whoever listens to you guys, they can see a little touch of the influence from this band, from this other. But at the end, like Leoncito and me, we said before in other interviews, is like don't put a Streambleed in a box. Just go and listen to them, and you will see that they have their own style, and it's a very very good style. They have a very good evolution in from every album, and I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. So, Leoncito, please, next question.
Well, what is the topic that you use to write your letters? I would like to know a little bit about it.
Yeah, we currently have two albums with different main themes, main topics. The first album, Enslave the World Forever, is about the surveillance state and a storyline about that. Unfortunately, as you can see in many parts of the world, this concept is very common. So it was a nice topic to write. First, the media is controlled, for example, by a dictator, and then the people. So this was the topic about Enslave the World Forever. And Samuel told me that the second album is more darker, and this is also about the topic. So United in Hatred is about about contrasts, about the extreme. When we're writing the lyrics for the second album, I didn't want to make a concept album again, but we like to deal with socio-critical topics. And in recent years, we've observed that various crises always lead to extremes that approximate and merge over time. For example, political opposites or two different opinions or hate and love, this whole contrast. You can also find it on, for example, Redline, the song. We also released a music video. And so the result for the second album was also a concept album, like Enslave the World Forever. And yeah, we like both albums, and we like it that they are different themes.
Also, I should add, both albums are each song stands for itself, but it's also quite of a storyline if you listen it from front to back. So it's quite of this concept. It makes sense if you listen it front to back, but also it's quite each song stands for itself also.
Yeah. So we have like a continuity, the songs.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
you know.
that's nice. How would you describe your creative process to make every song? How do you do it? How is your way to make your songs?
Yeah, we always try to take a different approach on each song, just because that it doesn't sound the same always. We have one approach that we are jamming. Mostly on the second album, there many songs just came in the rehearsal room where we're jamming. On the first album, I guess there were many ideas from Shred already when I joined the band. Also, many riffs from me were recycled in this process, and so I think I'm kind of the chaotic mind. I think Shred is more the organized mind that sees the big picture, who connects these puzzle pieces and writes the bridges and everything. Stefan is the guy that has the feeling for the hooks, how to make a chorus really shine, and Toby is the one that takes the beats that Shred imagined and refines it, and Jack is the one that says, "Are you serious? This is really good." So so this is the process we mostly do. So it's not always the same, but we try to make a different approach on each song. Yeah.
So metal band, they tell us that when they're creating the music, usually it's one single guy who makes. Usually they create the song, and then one single guy that create the lyrics, and then everybody else is like apporting something, like creating some arrangements or creating some updates. Is that the same in your band? Like there's one compositor or two compositors, and then the rest of the guys they help with the rest of the structure, or how does it work?
Yeah, as I said, I think Shred is the one that has really the big picture. So every one of us is contributing to it. On the second album, I also wrote some songs, but it's really so everyone has ideas, and I think Shred is really the one who connects it. Without Shred, there wouldn't be these songs. I think there would be many disconnected pieces, and he is what the one that connects it and makes it really to the songs we love to play down.
Yeah.
Say that Shred is our mastermind.
But also the other way around, I wouldn't have been able to arrange the songs without the ideas from the others. So the all the songs wouldn't sound quite like they do if or my band members wouldn't help me with the songwriting. So it's more like, I think, I just don't like it if the others say I'm the mastermind, because I just think it's not quite true, because it's all when it comes together. That's what matters. And I think there is where the creative part really starts.
And I have a question for Toby. Toby,
Yeah.
do they let you use any rhythms for the drums, or are you free to make any rhythms for the drums, or they sometimes they tell you no, I think you should go faster in this one, you should go slower. How does it work for you in that way?
It depends. Most of the time, they have a basic idea of what groove they would like to have in that specific part of the song. But I always think about it if it fits or how I can bring my style into it. So I think it's part of working together.
Cool.
And
I think mostly it's more like we have some idea in mind how the riffs should be supported by some heavy grooves on the drums, and Toby adds mostly a lot of details, and that's why, for example, the fills, the drum fills, most of the time Toby writes those fills. And that's where he can bring in his own musical drumming style. Yeah.
And now he understands also our language, because I'm also a guitarist too. And when you are a drummer and you work with other guys, we always say, Toby, can you play rum tum ding? He said, what the fuck?
What is that?
Always in a band. I think this is in every band. If you're a guitarist, vocalist, or bass player, you always say play dum dum.
After 10 years, he just plays it like we imagined. Perfect.
I'm really happy to see that you sing against the dictators, and Shred is not a dictator, so that's pretty cool.
I think it's really democratic in our band, and that's the thing everyone enjoys of us, I think.
That's the only way to be like a family.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And I think that's exactly the reason why we have been together for almost 10 years now. We have been together in this constellation for almost all of these 10 years. Toby came to the band in 2016 when we were looking for a drummer, and it's those 8 years now. And I think that's exactly that's exactly why we are together, because it's a democratic process we're having, and everyone can say, hey, I don't like this, I don't like that, but this part goes good. It's always this working together. I think that's what sticks us together as a band. And I also, regarding the creative process, I really appreciated that there is no competition. It's more of a working together. It's not like Chris and I, we both play guitar. It's not like, oh, I'm better than you. No, we have this, when we write a song, we decide beforehand who plays the solo, because I play more faster solos, and Chris just the more complex ones and melodic ones, and we just decide beforehand. Okay, this works, and this is who plays the solo. Just an example. It's no competition. It's a working together, and I really appreciate that.
Only in Redland. In Redland, there is a competition because there we have the solo competition duel.
Solo battle.
Because we couldn't decide who plays the solo.
So we played it both.
So we played both. Yeah, of course.
So just watch the music video and write in the comments who is the better guitarist.
You want to know it.
But it's better.
1 week later, then dismember the band. The next question is this one, guys. What is the biggest obstacles that you have faced in your career as a band to get to the point where you are right now?
I think the biggest obstacle is somehow I. Because I wasn't there. The band was looking for a drummer for a very, very long time. And they had different drummers who showed up who couldn't even drum the music, play the music on drums, or were drunk or just didn't show up at the rehearsal. So it was very frustrating for the guys, and they were, I think the band was a little bit before the breakup, but luckily they somehow find me in like online dating, then online porn.
Tinder.
No.
And then we fell in love with this guy.
Such a charming
and fell in love.
Musician Tinder.
Musician Tinder. No, there's online for in Austria, and I was looking for a metal band, and they were looking for a drummer, and so we came together. And I think from the time we met, it just worked and it fits. Yeah, and yeah.
And from the perspective of the other guys, what do you think is the biggest obstacle? We know that finding a drummer was difficult, and of course, getting him into the band and work all together as a band, that gotta be an obstacle. But what other kind of obstacles you see? Like maybe because in your country the culture is one way and metal is not, doesn't have the respect that maybe the metal has here in Norway or in the Scandinavian countries. Or how is it for you guys to be in a metal band in Austria?
Answer.
We haven't prepared
Sorry
for
for the
this question,
question.
so no. I think we never faced really an obstacle. I mean, that the metal scene isn't great in Austria, of course, yeah, because if you don't have the right friends, the right guys, it's hard for you to really evolve as a band, yeah, of course. But I think this is every band is facing the same problem. So I think we're just doing our thing, and I'm happy how we develop. Maybe what was a little bit of an obstacle was, after Corona we have a little bit of a motivation drop, because, but I think also this is kind of natural. Yeah, you don't see a long time. You don't see really opportunities to play, and so we have this motivation drop. But then, as we started to play, everything was great again, and yeah, we made the band great again, something like that. No, make America great again, make STREAMBLEED great again. So,
Make STREAMBLEED great again.
so yeah.
Nice. No,
So yeah, what are you saying, guys? Do you have some ideas on this topic?
I think it's really really hard for bands in general, for metal bands in general, to find good organizers. The problem Austria has, in my opinion, we don't have a metal scene. I think it's not the metal scene we're having. There are just some organizers who try to invite bands and make people go there, but I think it lacks of a scene, a real metal scene in Austria. I mean, maybe it's a little bit different in Vienna. I think in Vienna it's a little bit better, but the more you go west in Austria, the more difficult it becomes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like the same. It's the same in Mexico. You know, like in Mexico, if you talk in terms of pop music or in terms of reggaeton or whatever the thing, like Mexico in the Latin world or the Hispanic world is probably the most important country in the Hispanic world. Like if you make it in Mexico, man, you're gonna make it in any other country.
Yeah, we say this about Austria
All the time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because in Austria, you always have this fucking farmer mentality. So in Austria, when you don't know a band or an artist, you don't listen to them.
Yeah.
It's the culture. Yeah, they if you are in the charts in Germany, then they start to listen in Austria. It's no joke. It's also in pop music business. Not just
famous in Germany, so you become famous in Austria.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they do in Mexico. You know, like if you're a Colombian or Venezuelan band or a singer, and you want to make it big in the Spanish world, you need to go to Mexico and get successful there, and then you go back to your country as a great star. Then everybody's listening to you and this and that. So yeah, I can relate it with my country a little bit. And in Mexico right now, we are having like great bands of every single sub-genre of metal that you can think. Like they are doing like a great deathcore, like excellent. If you listen to them, you may think that they're not Mexicans. They are so good that the last country that you would think they are coming from is Mexico. If you listen to other bands, they are doing a very good melodic death metal, really good. But man, they cannot success. They cannot jump to they are just in the line, you know, like they need just that small step to become really big and start quitting their jobs and start living of this. You know, it's very hard sometimes. So I can relate it. I can totally relate it. And it's an obstacle. Unfortunately, yes. But you have one big advantage, in my opinion, that you are in Europe, and somehow the other countries are closer. You know, like the borders are more open than Mexico and the big country that is US. That kind of things.
Yeah.
So I think with the music that you have, with the quality that you have, I think that you're gonna make it like really big. That's my hope with you guys.
What I'd like to add, there are a lot of great rock and metal bands in Austria, but for heavy metal as a genre, it just stays an underground genre here.
Correct.
And I think that's the main problem.
Yeah, correct. Okay, I'm gonna continue with the next questions. I don't know if Leoncito is coming back, but I hear from Leoncito that you've been playing in other countries outside Austria. So how was that experience to play in a country that is not yours? Which country for you so far you remember it the most? Like, oh man, playing in this country was the best experience so far.
It's so we only have played in 2 other countries. only in the Czech Republic and in Germany. In July 2018, we had a first open air performance in the Czech Republic at the festival. It's called Aggressive Music Festival, because we had very bad traffic to get there, and we arrived only 30 minutes before the performance starts. The festival was so perfectly organized that we had no issues to getting all of that and ready in time. The organizers were very friendly and accommodated, and we immediately felt comfortable there. So they pick up us in their family and help us very fast and help us to get all the stuff on the stage and make a great show there. And also one good story for this is last year in July, we were booked for a wedding in Germany by a really cool couple. They wore the battle jackets over their dresses and their suits and dancing and headbanging all the show along and have very much fun. It was a great show for us. We played 1 hour and a half. It was a little bit hard for us, but it was very, very nice. And we have so much fun there with the guys and with the crowd.
Do you have videos about it?
Videos, only some videos on handy-made and not really
mobile.
Yeah,
it was a private event, so we don't make there any public things. I think there was a story or something on Instagram, but
I think
yeah,
kind of a private show.
It was a private show. Yeah, because usually they are the kind of thing that people like, when you see the band like performing like in a more like a private thing, and you can be yourself, like more than if you play in front of 10,000 people. Then this is a different feeling. I want to think, I haven't done it, but I want to think that it's a different feeling that when you play like in a small group, that you can be more like yourself, and that's exactly, in my experience, since I started suggesting bands, in my experience, that's what people likes the most. Like whatever video I post of a band playing like in a small bar or playing in a backyard or something like that, they get a lot of views, man. We like gossip. We like to see the bands in a real world, let's say, like who you are. Yeah. No.
And that's exactly what makes it for people also so interesting, because on stage we are wearing our stage outfits and look completely different. But when we go off stage and get out of our clothes and put our normal clothes back on, we will completely different. And I think that's also really, really interesting fact about it.
Yeah. I think you need to go to Mexico, Colombia, or Argentina. If you had the chance to go to these countries, you will see why a lot of European bands, they love going and play over there. Like the people get so crazy, so involved with the band that it's something else.
Yeah, I'm going to fly to Mexico this year.
Really?
And I will check it out. Yeah, one friend of mine, he lives in Vienna. He will marry in Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Because his wife has her family in Mexico.
Wow. You have to organize a concert for us.
Yeah. Gig for us, please.
It's in the near from Guadalajara. I hope.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Guadalajara is a really big city, and it's one of the biggest cities in Mexico, and they are very strong with the metal scene. The metal scene in Guadalajara is really strong.
I will put some CDs and stickers
in
my luggage.
Yeah, Sam, do you have a contact list for Stefan to show up at the locations?
Yeah, man. I have some friends that they play over there in Guadalajara, and if you want me, I can contact them and let them know that you can give them your CDs or talk to them and see what could happen. You never know.
This would be nice.
Yeah. You don't ask.
That's possible.
Yeah, it's better to ask and see what happens.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Would be very nice.
Yeah, that would be very nice. Yes. And so, moving to the next questions, what are you currently working on? What are you doing right now as a band?
Well, right now we're working on some new music and we're trying to improve our stage performance. We are working right now on our sound engineering, and we're trying to improve everything a little bit. It's a bit of a quieter time right now for touring and playing gigs, but because for a happy reason, because our singer Stefan just became a father at the beginning of this year. So it's just a little bit quieter right now, but we're using the time really good, I think.
Nice. I also became a dad again. My son was born June the 3rd.
Ah, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I have a new baby and I feel sleepy all the time. Eh? You know how it is. You know how it is. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You will get a son or a daughter? A son or a daughter?
it's a son.
A son.
It's my third one. The first two are daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I have a son and I have a stepson that he's 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I introduced him in, not in metal, but I introduced him in music. I got him a guitar. He didn't play anything before. I got him a guitar. He started playing by himself. Then I get him like electric guitar. And then I got him like an acoustic guitar, but with this steel, how do you say it in English? I don't remember.
Strings?
Yeah.
Strings?
Steel strings. And now sometimes he's playing in some festivals and this and that. So yeah, very good. He's been learning a lot, and I'm proud about it. So
Yeah, that's great.
yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do with that, but man, we are in Norway. You have to use it. You know, you are in the place where you have the chance to become a metal player and probably be able to get in the scene worldwide. Yeah. So let's see what happened to him. But he already told me that he wants to be a doctor. So this is a very important one. Where would you like to be in the next 3-5 years?
It's kind of like a job interview question, I guess. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Maybe a Wacken headliner or something like that. No, so seriously, yeah, we just want to improve ourselves to play on bigger concerts, bigger festivals. Yeah. And also, yeah, in 5 years, I think it's realistic that we have a new album out there. Yeah, we will see, but we stay motivated. We continue to grow, and we will see what will happen. Yeah,
we're using the time that we have right now for jamming and composing new music. So we hope the new album will be out in 5 years.
5 years. But you haven't started like creating the music yet. You don't, or you just have some ideas, or
just ideas. Yeah.
We have a lot of good ideas, but it's no. There are no songs completed yet.
Please record yourself, Shred, when you are like making the music, because sometimes I play the guitar and I go for a sandwich to the kitchen, come back, and I don't remember what I was playing. So please record yourself a little bit of cell phone or something.
We often recorded our jams in our room. So now we can imagine. There was the riff. This was the riff. Yeah, now we can do this. We can do out of this song, or maybe a part of a song.
Yeah, we updated our equipment, so we just have to press one button because everything is running on a PC, computer, and then we have some media equipment, some new stuff because we have more time now. So if we're jamming and think, oh, that's a cool jammer, just have to press this button and then we have recorded it. And so it's a good basis for the songwriting, I guess. Yeah.
What did you feel in terms of, for example, right now is so easy that anybody can record a song and stream it. Do you think that right now is more difficult because there are so many options for the people? Like, is harder to get known by others, or is it easier, or how? What is your feeling on that?
I think so. I think the main problem is that the quality of the music doesn't matter anymore. It's more the marketing side. Which guys do you know? Which campaign you do? How much money do you invest? And so the quality really of the music, I think, gets lost a little bit. Also with the developments of AI, what you currently see right now, where it's just you type in a prompt and then you get any song you want. Is really shockingly good, actually, right now. So yeah, I think that the problem is that you get so much noise out there, and for musicians that really want to make something unique, you cannot come out of this noise there. Yeah, that's really a problem, I guess.
Because there are so many bands out there, and it's also hard to be successful as a band. You have to have a good label, a good booking agency, a good management, and it's really hard to find one. I don't even blame the labels or the agencies because they are overwhelmed with so many bands there are out there, and I think it's really a big task to filter who's good and who's bad. And I think we are currently just drowning in this pool of really big bands, and it's hard to stick out. And just with the music, just with quality music alone, it will not work. I think you need good marketing, and it's really hard.
You were going to say something, Stefan.
Yeah, and I think, like Chris said, you have an offer of 1,000 bands on Spotify, and you can find bands over the whole world. So I think also the social media marketing is more important than the quality of the music. And yeah, before 20 years or something like that, you buy one album and you listen to the whole album. And now you listen to Spotify 10 seconds. And if the 10 seconds aren't perfect, you switch to the next song. So
yeah, you're right.
The new generation of listening to music.
Is let's just make 10-second songs and that's it.
Yeah.
like grindcore bands, like grindcore bands.
One blast beat, one scream, and 10 seconds.
Finish the song. Yeah. No, you know what you need to do? You need to put the Stefan in the videos doing like this, like just run and dancing.
Already tried that.
And dancing, like crazy. We already tried it. I need to see that. No, but that's good. That honestly, that's why we are trying to do these interviews, because the only way that you can get it noticed from the rest of the bands is like if people can know you a little bit more in a personal way. Like okay, this is the band. You can see that the bands, they are very cool guys. They are very humble. They are able to answer your questions, and their music is good. Believe me, if your music weren't good, we wouldn't be here. It's not because we are like a big channel yet, but because we have a lot of experience listening to music, and we love music, and I think we know enough in terms of experience, at least what we like to think that you are a really, really great band. And it's a shame to listen to so many good bands in between the whole amount. They are just making noise because they have a guitar and they have a way to stream it, but they are not good. And then you need to dig. And then finally, you find a band like STREAMBLEED. And then like, oh man, they're good. So I'm gonna make you the last question, that is like, what for you, which would be the introductory music or song for whoever doesn't know you? Like if somebody's gonna start listening to you guys, which song of you or which album would you recommend for the people to start listening to you and get to know you and get touched by you and engaged by you?
Maybe the song Super System from our first album, Enslave the World Forever, or the songs United in Hatred or Redline from our second album, United in Hatred. I think that these songs show our music the best and are good songs to start into listening our music. Uh, People can also watch music videos to Redland or United in Hatred on YouTube.
Nice. Yeah.
Also,
In
these songs show a lot of variety. If you listen to all of them, I think you have like 90% of our style.
Mm,
I think so.
I think it always depends on the music taste. So we also have some rocky songs, some hard rock riffs. For example, Bite and Fight, our single, is more for people who are listening to hard rock stuff. And we also have harder songs like United in Hatred or Crisis Cult. So it always depends what kind of music do you like.
And also, we have on both albums one ballad. I call it ballad or a heavy metal ballad. And also, I also know somebody, they say, "Ah, your music is a little bit too hard for me, but your ballads I like very much."
Yeah, they're really good. We were talking about that, Leoncito and me, before you joined the meeting. And yes, we love the ballad. And actually, you have a video of one of them, and it's like beauty. I really like it. I really like it. For me, in my opinion, I would recommend you guys to start with STREAMBLEED with the names of the albums. You would look for the album and then you look for the song name. And those two songs are really, really good. I love them. I really love them. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna just say some last words. I don't know, Leoncito, you want to say some last words, or you want me just to say the last words?
Well, the thing that I could say is that I really recommended this band. I really love it. It's the I remember in the moment that I hear like 2-3 years ago, I said, "Whoa, what a great band!" And I just forget. But this time I decided to hear again and whoa, the new all the new stuff that you're doing is just amazing. You just grow up an evolution on your style, and I really love it. And I really love it. It's amazing for me. And please go to Spotify his YouTube channel, and you're gonna love it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Just to finish this, I would like to give you the last words to the band, and I don't know, you want to add anything else about you, where we can find you, anything that you would like to add. This space is for you, and then I will just say the last words.
Yeah, again, thank you for this great opportunity and this interview, and also thank you, Samuel and Leon, that you listen to our music and also, listen to the words and the lyrics. And yeah, we really enjoyed it that you also like our music.
Maybe thank you to all the people who are watching this interview on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching, for enjoying. And maybe if you want to, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, wherever. And we have a homepage, streambleed.com. You can visit this, and thank you very much for your support.
Exactly. You can find all the information you need about STREAMBLEED on streambleed.com. And also we have a lot of merchandise online on Bandcamp. We are shipping worldwide, so if you want to, we can provide a lot of merchandise. And yeah, thank you.
And thanks for you. I really appreciate that you answered to me. That's really nice.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. You are really, really nice guys. Your music is great, and you are great as a person. And I'm really, really proud that every single band that we ever invited to Grow Your Opinion, they are great people. And you are not the exception. You are one of the best we had in our interviews. We love you, and we are going to be following them. And whatever you do, please let us know so we can help you to promote your music in Latin America, here in Norway, or anywhere we can reach. So thank you for whoever is watching this. Please finish this and go and check the description, because you're going to find the link directly to STREAMBLEED Music and their YouTube channel. So thank you very much again, and thank you guys. See you. Stay metal.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And also, I would like to know if I got lost there. Okay. Answer.
Who is responsible for this question?
Who is it? Was your part?
Jack, you're responsible for this.
Yeah.
I think the people can relate to bullshit.
Relate to bullshit.
Relate to the bullshit we make.
Relate to the bullshit.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, again, thank you for this great opportunity. It was a nice interview. We enjoyed it. And we also, no, again, sorry, because yesterday we played a show, so we're a little bit tired. Sorry for that.
One more thing. What do you guys think? I think I fucked up my introduction. I think it's. I've been thinking about it, and I think I really said that shitty.
In Spanish, you should hear us in Spanish, man. We say a lot of,
Yeah,
but we're just
that's a
being
disaster.
us. Yeah, we are just being us.